Hey everybody, Dux here, and I'll be talking about the Blades of the Fallen Prince. Yes, your Frost Death Knight artifact. And since the first version, it has changed quite drastically as well, because there's certain things that surprise the shit out of me, and therefore changes how you do things when that happens. So we start here, and then we don't have Cindergosa's spell, which is now on the bottom here. So we start from here. The problem is Crystalline Sword does not work at the moment. It procs, but it doesn't do any damage. So unless we know how much damage it does, which it doesn't say on the tooltip either, so there's really no idea to know if this is really good or not. And even if it is, it doesn't matter because you get it right off the bat now. So let's get going, right? So we start, we pick up our first talent, which is this guy here, our Ancient Power. The Ancient Power within this weapon increases all damage done by 5%. Then we go whoop, this way to pick up this bad boy, Dead of Winter. Increases the damage of Remorseless Winter by 15%. Remorseless Winter is badass, okay? I thought it was badass in the first version, and now I got the confirmation that it is. Then after that, we go straight down to here, and we're going to pick up this guy here called Cold as Ice. Increases the frost damage dealt by 10%. And then after that, we're going to go the other way. Look at that. Look at what? Ooh, what's going on? Increases the damage dealt by Howling Blast by 30%. Howling Blast hits a lot harder than I expected, and therefore it will go here. And considering it spreads your Frost Fever all over the place when you're AoE, because it's an AoE, right? So works really well. Then after that, we're going to go this route here. This is actually a really good talent to have, which is going to buff your Death Strike by 300% as far as healing is concerned when Icebound Fortitude is active. So you're taking a shit ton of damage, you don't want to die, fucking Icebound Fortitude, a couple of Death Strikes, and you'll be right back up in no time. So really good couple of talents. A nice little cooldown, sorry, to couple with that, on top of being harder to kill at the same time. Then after that, we're going this way. Whoop. And we're going to pick up this guy here, Ambidexterity, sorry. And that increases your offhand Frost Strike and Obliterate by 30%. Significant amount of damage increase there. And then after that, we're going to go here, and we're going to pick up Hypothermia. Every periodic tick of Frost Fever deals 10% more damage. And then after that, we're going to go whoop, 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 right here. Shoop, right to this guy here called Overpowered. Your Obliterates have a chance to generate 10 more runic power. And then the Mother Load right here, which is Frozen Soul, which sometimes can be your top damage dealer, which is crazy. But yes, whenever your Remorseless Winter expires, a burst of frost damage is released damage is increased for each enemy hit during the Remorseless Winter. That thing hits like a truck. So again, I wonder, I gotta double check if it's because I'm hitting the other targets when I'm hitting the dummy. But either way, like as leveling, this is fucking insane. And then for raiding, for anything that has AoE, this is coming extra on top of your Remorseless Winter, and it's just doing too much damage to begin with. Therefore, gotta have it. And Cindergosa's Fury is just highly unpredictable, and it's really annoying. It almost makes you feel like you're the new like boomkin in town, because when you use that thing, it just pulls mobs from every fucking where. Not really something that you want to use all the time, and basically it's going to cause a lot of deaths on your end, that is. So that's basically what I'm saying to do, right? So again, from the top, we're going to go that way, pick up these two, then we go this way, whoop, 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 and then this way. That's how I think it works the best. Let's see, I'll give you guys a little show of the damage so far. And again, you gotta keep in mind it's broken still, so things are not as good as they should be. Here's an idea of the DPS breakdown that I got from it so far. Again, it's very low end on a damage meter right now, but it's missing its Crystalline Sword. As you can see at the bottom here, it proc 22 times, but did no damage. Like, it's broken. So once that's fixed, then we'll have a bit more damage here for sure. Was there any other thing that might be broken? Oh yeah, and the other thing is the Forge. I cannot go to the Forge to actually put Fallen Crusader or Razor Ice or any of those buffs on my weapons right now, which kind of need to be there, especially not so much for Frost, but for Unholy definitely is, because the weapon itself buffs Crusader by 25%. So kind of need to have that to get a better portrayal of what we're getting here. But again, as far as I'm concerned, I am not worried for leveling. I think it's one of the best classes. It has a ton of self-healing, ton of AoE damage with Remorseless Winter. As I showed you, right, Frozen Soul Explosion, once you reach that within the artifact, is retardedly good. And then, like, the damage, the AoE damage after that is just, yeah. So, again, also remember that you see Frost Strike here, but Frost Strike offhand is over here. And then Obliterate offhand is here. So they're not put together, but technically they should be in my mind. So it looks like less damage than what it should be. It could maybe use another ability that doesn't feel completely like separated from the rest of the rotation. But again, still some ways to go before they're done. And again, wow, look at that! I'm showing you some fucking footage from nowhere. Yay, Twitter. God damn it. That's alright. Anyways, so yes, that's basically give you an overview of what to expect for so far. But again, still some ways to go, and we'll see. It's weird also because the first talent in the weapon. Let's go back to the weapon. Right, not that screenshot. But this here is a passive. All the other classes have their actual active or instant ability or whatever you want to call it. They usually have it first. It's the only class that doesn't. I don't know if they fucked it up or whatever they did with Frost there, but it's definitely something that they're gonna have to sort out. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys later.